Today we're starting day 5 of the back challenge. For this first exercise, we're starting on the floor, either on a mat or a soft carpet. You'll need to kneel, but if you can't do this, try placing a pillow, a folded blanket, or a towel under your knees. Now, slowly stick your stomach out, move your arms behind you, and reach for your heels. If you can't quite reach your heels, then you can do this same exercise, but simply reach back as far as possible, okay? So now we have a little bend in our legs, so we're getting a bonus stretch here, and we're really working on opening and stretching the front muscles. Push your groin forwards a little more, then the stomach, and then the chest, and really open up. If you want, you can even let your head fall back slightly. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because I want to explain something. You'll notice that this stretch pulls in the groin, the upper thighs, perhaps even the chest, and this is completely normal. And we carry on with the stretching. What you need to do is, with each exhale, you're trying to push your stomach and your pelvis more and more forward. Stay aware of your breathing. Make sure it's calm and not shortened. Breathe in to stretch the chest. Breathe out and push forward. Breathe in again, and as you breathe out, push forward. Keep going. Your back will thank you for this hyperextended position. Today, we're covering the main cause of all destructive back pain. Each day is a little different, a different set of fasciae, different muscles, and each time the effect is greater at fighting against that back pain. And if you're lucky and don't have any pain, then these exercises reduce the chance of experiencing it. So now we're slowly getting out of this position. If you like, you can sit on your heels, and we're done with the first exercise. We're going to stay on the ground and sit the way I'm about to show you. Take your left leg and bend it so the ankle is as close to the floor as possible, and your heel is as close to your buttocks as possible, but only as close as you feel comfortable. If there's a large gap, then it doesn't matter. You can work however you feel comfortable. And then we want to lower our upper body so the right arm is at a right angle, but the left arm remains up, supporting you. Then we hyperextend the hip area while pulling our navel inwards so that we don't overstretch the back, and you're stretching more and more in your pelvis. Now you should immediately notice a strong, high-intensity stretch here. So we should go slowly, carefully, and drop deeper into the stretch by lowering our left arm too. One mistake people make is that they twist their buttocks inwards. But what we want is for the buttocks to move towards the heel, with the goal of having them rest against the heel. If you're starting this exercise with a larger distance between the heel and buttocks, then each time you practice this in your routine, make sure to move a little closer each time, and eventually you'll be able to do this no problem and get a deeper stretch. Then we slowly return to an upright position, and then we'll start this exercise on the other side. I'm going to turn around so you can see the right leg. Again, you want to bend your right leg so that the ankle is close to or against the floor. The heel is as close to your buttocks as possible, and the navel is tucked in. The navel must be tucked Because if you just hyperextend the upper body, as I'm doing now, then there won't be a great stretching effect. But if you tuck that belly button inwards, you'll immediately notice the stretch. This stretch is particularly important for back pain, but it also helps with those who are experiencing hip or knee problems such as osteoarthritis. So this routine means the benefits you're getting are double, triple, even quadruple the time you invest. Make sure you're breathing calmly, keeping the navel tucked, and that the intense pull that's usually felt right here is kept under a 9 on your personal pain scale. And as always, breathe. Breathe in deeply, exhale, and move further back into the stretch. Inhale, exhale, and move just a little more. You'll notice that we're working on our front, so we're taking away the tension to help eliminate pain in the back. Always remember, the main cause of muscle shortening is the excessive tension in the front area of the torso and hips. How does this happen? Well, it's caused by long periods of sitting without compensating for that stationary position. That's what brings the difficulties. So you can sit as much as you want. That's not the problem. But it's the lack of movement in between and not stretching the muscles that's bad. Our one-sided movements always have a negative effect if we don't balance them out because we're not utilizing all the angles our body is capable of. And then we're slowly going to leave this stretch and return to our upright position. And we're done with the exercise. Now, for the next exercise, you want to get onto all fours and then slowly lean your hips back so your buttocks touch your heels. If that's too painful, you can put a pillow or something underneath so that you can comfortably sit down as far back as possible. Then we'll want to slowly walk our arms forward like so, and you'll already notice a pull up the back. Breathe calmly, remembering to stay under a 9 on your pain scale, and continue to bring your arms further forwards. Perhaps you'll notice that it pulls in the back just below the armpits and probably also deep in the back extensor muscles. Keep breathing nicely, and with each exhale, try to pull yourself a little more forward with your arms. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then we want to walk our hands over the left a little to get a little extra stretch in the sides there. Then back to the middle. And then walk your hands over to the right a little. Breathe in. And then go back to the middle. Finally, for the last few seconds, stretch as far forward as you possibly can, and then slowly come out from the stretch. Well, we're through stretching exercises for day 5. Now it's time for our more passive exercise, which for me is the most fun. You'll see that my back hero has already grown higher again. Maybe yours has too. If you don't already have the back hero, remember you can place as many soft back books on top of each other as possible so you get some height and intensify your stretch. So let's begin. We're going to place our back hero underneath the sacrum, stretch our legs out straight in front of us, and just let our backs relax. Just let go and let gravity do the stretching for us. This is always a great exercise for the evening. With this routine, we're building on together, which should continue beyond these 7 days. I would always try to do the exercises in the morning to really loosen you up for the day, If there's no time in the morning, perhaps you can get up 15 minutes earlier. Often what happens is that we get through our days, then you come home in the evening, eat something, and then we're too tired to do anything active. But that's why it's also great to use the Back Hero or books in the evening. It's easy, relaxing, and you can just stretch the day away. But for the more active exercises, it's definitely best to do these in the morning. You'll start to notice that the longer you lie like this, the less burden it becomes. And that also shows us that these exercises are also working. Please write a comment and tell me how your test position has changed. Do you already feel a difference? And please share your before and after success pictures on social media with the hashtag Liebscher Bracht Back Challenge so that we can inspire more people to join the challenge and alleviate their back pain. Now, let's just breathe in deeply and exhale slowly, letting go of any remaining tension. Then slowly lift your legs up, remove your Back Hero, and just give your body a little shakeout. And we're now done with the last exercise. So now it's test time. Stand in your usual position, place your hands on your buttocks, and lean back into the hyperextension. Stand in your usual position, place your hands on your buttocks, and lean back into this hyperextension. Really push yourself to go as far back as you can, and then get someone to take your photo, or do it yourself with a timer, so you can continue to monitor your progress. Then slowly come back up, and we're done. We did it. That's day 5 done. I hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to share these videos with as many people as possible so we can help more people get rid of their back pain or prevent it altogether. If you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so, and if you click here, you can subscribe to our newsletter, which gives you weekly information and exercises to help all kinds of pain. Anyway, I'll see you back here tomorrow. There's only 2 more to go, and then you're done, and have a wonderful new routine to build upon.